help? It's turned off. Knows what you know. Concentrate.
Hey, how's it going, Pirates? Welcome back. We're finally back with Whip Wednesday Live. So glad to be here on January 29th, episode 29. But I don't want to do this alone. Let me bring on my co-host with the most. Let's bring him on. We got Mr. Rad Toys Galaxy. How you doing, brother?
Good. What's going on, man?
Nothing
Good
much.
to be back at the right time.
Exactly.
Not even late today.
Day before my birthday, so you can't go wrong with that.
Happy birthday if I don't see it tomorrow.
Awesome. So yeah, glad to be back. Holidays are now way past, so we can just chillax now and just keep it easy. And then next week we're gonna have a giveaway because it's our 10th episode. Every 10 episodes, I do a giveaway, so we have another giveaway. So I'm hoping people will show up for that.
Right. So well, yeah, we got some. There's Joel. Hey, Joel. Lord
awesome! Welcome, guys.
Ian, hopefully Ian's feeling better. He wasn't feeling great last week. Last Friday, I think. So.
Like I said yesterday, I'm so glad when that guy shows up because he's always around, and I truly appreciate his support. And he supports all of us, all the different shows. Like he's just awesome. So thank you very much.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with seeing the same people come out every week.
Yeah, exactly. Lord of Thane, Starboy, love it when they come out. So I do appreciate you guys for that. And actually, Starboy most of the time can't make it to the show on Wednesday. So I appreciate you being here, unless he's just saying he's going to pop in and then have to leave. But either way, I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, he's usually in transit on his way home.
Yeah, exactly.
Something, but and of course Bjorn's always at all the shows.
Yeah, he's usually the first one on the stage, so I do appreciate that for sure. So yeah, it's good to be back. I would love to say that I'm going to be consistent, but because of like the potential surgery and all that kind of stuff, it might be off and on every now and again. So that's kind of why I'm sticking with the Titans of the Universe theme throughout the month of January and February. And then, like I said, the deadline is March 10th, which is a Monday, March 10th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You should have your Titans in. And from there, I think in April, we'll start doing the Titans of the Universe different rounds. So I'm excited for that. We'll get more into that once we get to the monthly challenge portion of the show.
Very cool.
But I guess other people are going to trickle in, so we'll keep an eye on the chat as we go through the show. But maybe we should start things off with different things that we're working on, maybe? Let's do that.
We can do that. Yeah.
No, bigger. Smaller. No, it's the one with a hole on the end that curves this way. I think I saw it once before over there in that pile near the circulators. There you go. I always knew you were the smart one.
Awesome. So we're at a segment where we are talking about the stuff we're working on and future projects that we have down the pipeline. I'm gonna start things out. Actually, before we even get into any of that, if you guys didn't get an opportunity to after this, go and check out the live stream I did yesterday with with Skelly Wags TV. He's a toy reviewer for 118 scale action figures. Definitely go and check him out as well. Give him a follow on both Instagram and on YouTube. But we had a whole lot of fun talking about toys and action figures last night. So definitely go and check out that video. It's posted now, so you can go and enjoy that as well. And it's like an hour of just pure fun talks about action figures and toys and customizing and all that good stuff. So definitely go and check that out afterwards. And of course, because my co-host with the most is online here, don't forget to check out WMC every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out my boys. They have an awesome show. And then also, I'm going to touch on him a little bit later, but Brian from Outer Multi-Universe, go and check him and Beta Ray Bob on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. They have an awesome show. I was on a couple of weeks ago. Last week was Fat Red Food. It was an awesome show, so you definitely want to go and check that out as well. But do all of that after this live stream. So,
And you can always check out Skeleton's Tomb tonight.
Oh yeah, that's tonight.
I think I might. I don't know. They're probably not watching this one yet because it's a little. They're probably still at work where they.
Yeah, because they're on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, yes, but Skelly forgot to take my permissions off from the last episode. So I can just I might just bomb right in there. Just
pop. It's like, hello guys.
Hey Skelly, you forgot to take away my permissions.
So hopefully he's not watching this, so he doesn't know to turn them off.
He won't. He might not. Now he'll wait till I get there and be like, no, you're out.
Well, you're like a regular anyways. He might just let you keep those permissions. So
yeah, maybe. Then I put up whatever pictures I want to put up on the show.
But yeah, it was a fun episode last week for sure. So definitely go and check them out. They're at 9 p.m. It's on Skelly's channel, right?
Yeah, it's on the Skeleton's Tomb. And then this Friday we've got Old Architect.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a great episode, man.
Lord of Thane had made a comment that was the very first custom figure he ever bought off somebody.
Oh, really? Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun episode. He's got a lot of he deals everything from 3 3/4 up to 1/6 scale. So
oh wow, so he collects everything.
Well, he does a lot of customs, dude. They look great with it too. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So that should be fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, whoa, hey, look who's here too. Lockdown Productions is here. What's up, brother?
Oh,
good to see you here, man. Thank you for showing up. Task Force Figures and Games is here too. Very good, very good. So I'm so grateful you guys are here, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And for those who aren't here, I'm going to catch the replay. I appreciate you guys as well. And be sure to hit that like button. It definitely helps me out. As well as if you're watching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the show. If there's anything you want to talk about, or if there's any of the old challenges that you saw from our previous episodes and you want to do them. Send me the pictures. I'd love to show them off. That's something I'll be doing a little bit later on today as well. So stuff that we're working on. Right now I'm working mainly on writing, like I said the last time too. But now I kind of have some pictures to show with some of the stuff that I'm writing. So to start things off, I just recently got this Joy Toy figure and decided to make her a New Republic, the New Republic fleet officer. So I actually just added a new head and a helmet, and the colors already matched the New Republic's uniform. So I figured it was a perfect fit for this. So I'm working on her backstory. Still don't have her name yet. Still trying to decide what I want her name to be. I would ask you, Rad, but you come up with some crazy names, man. So I think I'll figure something out along the way.
Her name's Darla Moonrod.
Actually, I kind of like that one. I might actually use that one. But
right.
So yeah,
Darla Moonrod.
Darla Moonrod. It's recorded, so I can always go back to it. So, but I actually like that name, Darla Moonrod. I think I might actually use that one. Normally, you come up with really ridiculous names, but that one's actually pretty good. I like that one.
I've been practicing with my playing the modded XCOM too, because I'm actually
right, that's right.
Giving them all Star Wars names like Seb Bosak and shit like that. So it's
Nice. That's so awesome. But yeah, so she's one of the characters that I'm working on for my backstories, and just like how I did with Lord of Thanes, his Titans of the Universe story, I'm gonna start doing that kind of thing. Like I definitely want to get into stop motion at some point, but in between, while I'm working on all these different things, it's kind of hard to be able to try to shoot stop motion stuff because it's really involved. So I might do those short form stories like how I've been doing with like the Titans of the Universe stuff. So Lord of Thanes is one that I already showed, so you can go and check that out both on Lord of Thane's YouTube channel as well as here. We do have them in the updates and promos. You can find the Titans of the Universe stories that I start putting up. So I have Lord of Thane's up right now, and I also have Bjorn's, which I'll be showing again today for those that haven't had an opportunity to check it out. When we get to the monthly challenge, I'll show you guys that video. And one of the other things that I'm working on is both stories right now for Starboy Station. He submitted his Titan, very awesome stuff. I can't wait to show that off, as well as Devastation Station. So Adrian sent me some stuff as well. So I already put the pictures together. So now it's just a matter of formulating the story. I've already written the backstories for both of those. Well, Starboy sent me the backstory for his. I just added a few little things here to tie it into the Titans of the Universe. And then I also have Adrian's story that I'm currently working on writing as well. And speaking of writing, I have this character that I'm working on, my female TIE fighter pilot, and her name is Dala Starlancer. So that's her name, and so I guess it's kind of like close to Moonrod.
Yeah, almost like
Starlancer.
yeah, Darla Moonrod.
Darla Moonrod, or her name is Dala Starlancer. So she's a TIE fighter pilot, and actually I just recently saw in one of our group chats that I'm on Instagram, somebody had showed me a video that had the destruction of the first Death Star, but they showed you from the perspective of all the people dying inside. So like you see Tarkin, like the explosions behind Tarkin, and like stormtroopers and that kind of stuff. But you also see one TIE fighter pilot escape the explosion. So when I saw that, I'm like, I said in that chat, like, oh, I'm gonna make my pilot that pilot that escaped the
Cool.
Death Stars. That's who she's gonna be. So I am writing the story for that right now, and hopefully that'll be posted in the next few days on my Instagram. So be sure to check that out as well. And I would say that to check out the videos for Starboy and Adrian, but those are probably not going to come till next week because over the past week my TV fell on my head and I exactly. I was actually trying to fix the cables behind my TV, the connection to my computer, and it messed up because I was having all those technical problems before with the live stream. So I was trying to sort out the whole cable thing, and as I was pulling on the cables, my TV fell down and smacked me right on the top of my head, and it cracked the top of my TV screen. So the whole top part of the picture right now is gone. So right now I'm watching on that same TV screen. So I actually had to condense my browser window so that I could see all the stuff. So I'm getting a new TV. 'Cause tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm getting a new TV. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get that, and everything will be back to normal as of next week. So I'm getting a Google TV. So I don't know if that's gonna be better or worse than the TV I have now, because this one kind of goes black. Like every now and again, the screen goes black when it's connected to my computer. So we'll see. But yeah, my head's fine. I am okay. Again, Starboy, thanks for reaching out when I told you that story. And yes, he said, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have a concussion, so I'm still alive. I'm still good." In fact, it actually probably knocked some sense into me. This two videos I did in 1 week, so that's a change. So that's good news. But anyways, back to what we're here for. You guys are here about for toys and all that toy talk. So let's get onto that. What's he saying here?
He says he's working on a TV damaged Pirates cut.
That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. I can't wait to see that.
That would be awesome to see. I would definitely want to see it.
So here's the pilot. Here she is without her helmet. It's just a very simple kit bash that I did. So I gave her a stormtrooper, a biker scout's gun. So that's her side pistol. And then the helmet is from the TIE Fighter helmet that comes with the figures, but I just popped it off that, gave it to her. And she's actually a G.I. Joe figure. I forget her name, but all I did was just added the helmet. The other thing that I need to do that's not why it's not finished yet is on her shoulders. I want to add the Imperial logo, and so I have water slide decals for that. I have to find them. They're in some box somewhere. Once I have those, I'll put them on there, and she'll be done. So I'm working on that, and I'm also working on a Imperial ship. So I'm trying to make a smaller version of the Lambda class shuttle. So this was more like a more compact version of the shuttle that I'm making. So it's in the early stages. It's just made out of
Foam
foam
board even.
core. Yeah, it's made out of foam core. So very simple build, but should be pretty good. I'm pretty excited with what I've done so far and where it's going. I definitely want to add lights and stuff to it, and of course give it a proper paint job and add some greeblies on it. So if any of you guys have ideas for greeblies I could use, let me know. I do have, because I had a model kit that I bought from a friend. When I got it, it was intact, but then it fell apart in the move. So I'm going to be using the wings from that. If it's from a model kit of a Lambda class shuttle, so I'll be using the wings from that and the fin, the top fin, to use it on this. But it's just going to be a smaller shuttle. So it's going to be a small, compact version of the Lambda class shuttle. So I'm excited for that. And that's the end of what I'm working on these days. And let's dive into some of the stuff that you're working on, Rad. So
Yes.
you mentioned this in your show, these guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I did a video on them today too. But yeah, I've got a lot more done since I gave you the pictures a couple weeks ago
Oh,
or a week
nice.
or whatever. But yeah, basically I came home from the States with like, I don't know, 20 or 25 of these Ned Bs because
Hmm.
they ranged anywhere from like 199 to
Oh,
like
wow.
399 at Ollie's,
Right.
depending what Ollie's you're at. So there was one where they were in like the clearance area and they were only $1.99. So I bought a
Right.
10. So yeah, just simple, just painting, highlighted different parts of them, and
But you did a good job with the weathering too, though. I'm just quickly looking over the weathering. It's very simple, but it's actually looks really good though. And I like how
yeah,
you
well,
color coordinated them.
yeah, like usually it's for me it's easier to do on droids and like ships and machinery and stuff
Yeah,
like that. The weathering, like I struggle a bit with like
like
people like
organic.
cloth and like more organic materials,
Right.
but robots I love painting up because they're easy. Like they can scuff them up, and yeah, they're just all different versions of Ned B that are
Hmm.
same droid but just different places in in the world or galaxy or whatever. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool, man.
so I probably got that many more, maybe twice that many more to paint up. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun painting them right now for sure.
Nice. Oh, I see CB671's here. Thank you very much for showing up, brother.
Hey,
Do appreciate that. And yes, Ian, that is a good point in terms of greeblies for my ship. I could
there you go.
I could
Actually, the
definitely
TV
my
I've used
damaged TV. I could use. There's a lot of greeblies in there, so yeah.
I've used the screen part for like floors or landing pads because they're like nice and shiny.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea because the crack that is actually on the inside of the TV, so
Yeah.
I can see where it's damaged, but I can't. It's not. It's the screen itself. The glass itself isn't cracked. So yeah, it's a good
Oh,
idea.
yeah. Actually, well, I guess you can't see them in the frame right now, but behind me, I have my whole main part of my Cobra base is
Yeah.
an old 50-inch flat screen television. So
Oh, so that's actually something to consider. Although I don't have the space like you have, so
yeah, well, I don't know. Even I'm running out of space, so
yeah,
I had
you have
to.
a whole basement though.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, Justin Welsh is here. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. I do appreciate that. So yeah, people are trickling in. I'm really enjoying that. So I appreciate all of that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to using some of the greeblies. But yeah, speaking of greeblies and speaking of like ships and all that kind of stuff, you got this going.
Yeah.
This is a
So,
monster.
yeah. Long story short, I did get the HasLab, but I had promised it to somebody else before I got it.
Hmm.
So I did print this because I don't know. I had this like internal battle like ever since I pre-ordered the Ghost,
Right.
whether I really needed it because I have the Legacy Falcon. I don't think I've ever like done anything with the inside. Never displayed the like the inner workings of it or anything. So I don't know. He was way more into the Ghost than I was, so I made a few bucks off it, and then just
Hmm.
decided. Yeah, I printed this a little while ago, but just painted it up in the last couple weeks.
Looks good
But,
though.
yeah, I gotta tidy up the cockpit a bit and put some clear coat on, make the glass look shiny and stuff. But I would say it's more it's power of the force scale, not
Oh, yeah,
legacy scale.
I was just about to ask you how big is that ship because
Yeah, so
you
it's
have
more
nothing to scale it with. So
yeah, it scales more like the power of the force Millennium Falcon does with the figures
Which
rather
is
than
still a great
legacy.
size.
Yeah, no, it's a huge ship, but like unlike my Ebon Hawk, I would call it legacy scale because it's like almost
Also, this is
actual size.
smaller than the Ebon
It's a
Hawk.
a little bit smaller, but it's
Okay.
deeper. Like it's deeper where the other ship, the Ebon Hawk's a lot like flatter profile.
Yeah, it's a lot
But yeah,
lower.
this is a chunky ship, and then I just had to finish the cockpit or the gun turret on the top and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, I didn't even notice it wasn't there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, it looks good though. I like the weathering again. Like you said, you do weathering really well on ships and stuff like that. It's actually
Well, and it
looking
was
really good.
tricky too because there's so many different interpretations of this paint pattern. Like
Right.
the blue at the back is probably excessive compared to what a lot of people know. But I
Well, it
just
doesn't
couldn't.
have to be the Ghost, right? It could just be a separate
Yeah,
ship. So.
yeah. But I do have my Rebels figures
Oh, you have
hanging.
the crew. Okay.
Yeah, that'll actually be coming out maybe later today or tomorrow. I'm actually making a second January update video because I did a whole bunch of stuff. So
Nice.
it'll
But
be
yeah, it
in
looks cool.
yeah, no, it's in the in the Rebel hangar. Sorry, New Republic hangar now, so it's parked there with my Y wings and X wings and stuff. So
Nice. You guys definitely have to go and check out that video. He does a quick tour of that. Looks really awesome. I actually love the direction you're going in now with your builds because now you're giving you're giving them like a face to like some of your buildings and stuff like that. Whereas before it was always like a cutaway.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I like now that you're actually putting like background buildings and stuff like that. It just looks really cool. So definitely go and check out his channel after this, of course. But he's got a lot of really cool
Oh
updates. His
yeah, and I'll have
earlier
an update.
January update's really good.
Yeah, and I'll have another update coming up probably like I said later tonight or early tomorrow. We'll see. But
Nice.
yeah, I built like another whole new section. It's yeah, it's crazy. So
That
here we
is
go again.
awesome. So so any new stuff? Do you have any new toys so far? Or?
Actually, I got some here.
Wait! Hold it.
Just
Might as well do our little intro. Let's
all
just
right,
kick that off.
all right. Let's do the intro.
Good. New acquisitions. I have needs for
Awesome. So yeah, let's see what. Actually, you know what? I still don't know how to move you to the larger screen.
Oh, I can do it. I'll do it. Don't
All
worry.
right, you do that
But
so
I'll give it a
we
little
can see.
premise first here.
Sure. Oh, you
So
cut out
last
there.
Friday we had New Brooklyn Naval Yard.
Yes,
Am I good
go
now?
and check him out too. He was
Okay.
that was a really good episode. Actually, his
It was
base is insane.
it was really surprising. I hadn't seen his whole spread before, so the interior is crazy. But yeah, I'm sure other people have done it. But he had this idea for aquarium, the stuff that mesh you put in the bottom of
Yes.
aquariums,
Hmm.
and it comes with legs, so you can put little risers on it, do whatever you want. You can put it at any height. So, anyways,
Right.
so my thing was like after we got off that, I ordered like just a ton of these.
Nice. I actually
Yeah,
want to
so
get. I want to get some of those.
yeah, they're
Did you
really
get those
cool.
off Amazon?
Oh yeah, it was like I forget what I paid. It was like $12 for like 10 of them or something
What?
crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some
Yeah, I don't
tomorrow
know, it was
then.
crazy. And then you'll have to tune into my video later tonight or tomorrow where I actually found a turtle terrarium
Right.
that looks like it's like a Star Wars office where there's like stairs going down.
What?
Yeah, dude, I'll show it off on like it's coming up on like
On
one of my
your latest update. Okay, I gotta check that out because that's gonna give me some ideas because I'm working on my spaceport as well. I don't have anything to show right now because most of it's just cutting foam boards. I don't really have any buildings or rooms put together. But if stuff like that can give me ideas, I will definitely enjoy seeing that.
yeah. So definitely got some great inspiration from him. But yeah, you got to check it out. Go check that video out because he was making like massive scale like
Yeah,
space freighters out of like
it's insane.
pins you get from the dollar store, like gluing them together in like a row. It was like it was
It's beautiful. Like, and then the
yeah,
lighting's really good in there. He
yeah.
actually he has the Joy Toy depot stuff, and the way he placed them to make corridors and rooms and stuff. Oh man, it's so properly segmented. You could tell he put a lot of planning into that. Like me, I'm kind of just going off the seat of my pants, just cutting
Well,
stuff willy nilly, making stuff. But he actually, you could tell he planned that stuff out.
it is cool because he's building on a grand scale without
Yeah.
having like a ton. Like he's got a lot of figures. Don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
like he's building on such a grand scale with like, and it
Yeah.
just checked out.
The fact that the hangars, they're actually building a ship in the hangar is actually pretty insane.
Yeah, and these massive hangars and stuff. It's so
So
good.
cool. But actually, part of what I'll be showing you guys today, there's another creator that actually has a really cool hanger. I can't wait to show you that off in the creators corner. So we're going to be looking at some of you guys' work. So I'm excited. That's going to be in a little bit. But here's some of the stuff that I got recently, and these are stuff that I've pre-ordered and stuff that I have on hand as well. So some of the stuff I have on hand is that model kit, the RC model kit. Still haven't worked on any of the model kits, not even the one you printed for me, that ship.
Oh yeah,
Haven't
yeah.
haven't started that. The only thing I started with that ship so far is I started sanding it to get rid of some of the print lines. But I'm
Yeah.
really excited to start putting that together, giving it a paint job. Hopefully my sister in when she's going through her storage can find my airbrush because I lost that. So I hope she has it. If not, I have to buy a new one.
Bummer.
So these are two model kits. The one on the left is the RC model kit. It's about the size of a 6-inch figure. But I also have just recently ordered another version of that. So there's a black version of her. Looks
Oh,
really cool. So I got that. And then I got this is really cheap and easy to put together model kit of the Batman video game characters. So this is the Red Hood that I
oh yeah.
have here, but I'm probably going to cut that hood off because I don't really like how the head moves. So all these things you'll be seeing in an upcoming video. I got Major Blood very recently. Love that guy.
Oh yeah, dude.
A lot of actually, I was talking to Skellywags about it. He kind of was holding off on getting it because he didn't like the face sculpt on it. I go, but when you see it in hand, it's actually for me, anyways. I think it looks pretty good, and it's so many different little accessories. Really cool. I'm really enjoying the Haya Toys figures. The only thing I don't like, and I've never liked about Haya Toys, are the hands. I never liked the hands. It's always been a problem for me. That's the one thing I can't stand.
Oh
But
yeah.
really cool toy though. What's he saying?
Oh,
Oh,
just saying he's
yeah.
got my one Mandalorian video bookmarked for research.
Nice. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely go and check that out. I pre-ordered these guys. So Krang, that one I think is Toka, the guy on
Yeah,
the
so
right.
yeah.
So yeah, I got him. Like I said before, and I'll keep saying is I'm all in on the TMNT line. I've just also pre-ordered the Master Splinter, even though I was holding off on that.
I love how this dude's a pirate. He's got that big anchor, and then he's got like
That's
the
why you think I got him.
the
That's the main
blunderbuss. He's
reason.
got the beard that's like sloshing and stuff. And
Exactly. I love that guy. He's
cool
perfect
new
for
take
my.
on the. It's a cool take on the figure because he was
Yep.
always like a doofus in the original.
Yeah, see, like that's one of the things that I'm changing with their backstories because I'm trying to fit them into my IP, right? So far,
Yeah.
if you guys go check out my Instagram, I have Rocksteady up. I changed his backstory up completely. Bebop, I changed up his backstory as well because I didn't like how stupid they were. You know what I mean? I hate when they make
Yeah.
bad guys like that. So
It
I
is.
made them smarter and just better characters. And then of course Slash.
Oh,
I
love
got
this.
him. I can't wait for that guy. He looks so awesome. And
Oh,
then Joy Toy has these mercenaries, and he's the best looking one out of the three of them. So
he looks
I
awesome.
ordered him. I just love the hat. He kind of has that Star Wars feel to him, even though it's like I can't remember what line he's from. I think it might be the Corvus Belly Infinity line. I'm not
Is that what it
100%.
is?
I can't like I'm not sure if it's that or if it might even be Warhammer. I'm not sure. But either way, it's just he just looks really cool. He looks like a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
Uh,
he reminds me of that Duro bounty hunter. That was he a Duros?
no, it was
One
you're
from
talking you're thinking about Embo,
yeah,
the
Embo.
one
Is it?
who has a helmet that had that he could fling. And he's not a Duros.
Oh, he's got that weird mouth. That
Yeah, like that triangular
yeah,
mouth that looks like a face breathing thing.
yeah.
But yeah, supposedly rumor has it he's going to be one of the antagonists in the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Don't know for sure, but that's the rumor I heard.
Oh, that would be cool.
But yeah, so this guy looks really cool. Can't wait to get him. I got those gold bricks again. Now I'm up to like 32 of those gold bricks. So I'm
Oh wow.
really, I can't, I love those things. because
They're awesome. They're die cast. It's so
yeah, they're
cool.
actually made out of metal, which is awesome. So,
Yeah.
and the gold plating is really good. So they're very shiny and cool, and they're really made for 12 inch. Sorry, not 12 inch. 112 scale figures, but I find they just make like bigger gold bricks for 118 scale, and they fit into those GI Joe briefcase. They
Yeah,
like
they do.
you can fit like 11 or sorry 5 of them in there. So perfect for that. And then I also ordered those two heads. One is cyberpunk head, which is the one with the pink hair, and then the
Yeah.
other one is the Borg Queen from Star Trek.
Oh, right.
So I got her head because I wanted to make the Borg Queen. She's just gonna be like another cyborg in my storyline. So
That's cool.
pretty excited for that. And then I ordered these guys, so Zorana and Torpedo. Pre-ordered those, and because I don't collect classified anymore, this is the next best thing for me, and it ties into my world building. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I love how they have almost like a real but animated look to them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like about them.
Yeah, no,
But
I
I
like
might even do head swaps. I might put that girl with the pink hair. I might put her on Zorana's body. If
yeah.
it's possible, because I know right now with the higher toy Star Trek, the way the heads put onto the bodies, the head and the neck are actually connected, and the ball peg is actually in the body,
Oh, weird.
which is a very weird way of going about doing the head sculpt.
Yeah.
Whereas I would have thought they would have put if they wanted to get more motion, they would have put the neck as a separate part, but
You
have
would
like
think
two
so.
different ball joints, right? But no.
Huh.
So I hope they don't do this. Well, so far with the GI Joe figures, it doesn't. They didn't follow that way of doing it. So I'm hoping to continue with that, being able to separate the head from the neck.
Yeah.
And then I pre-ordered these guys as well. These are the Boris Ping figures. So I ordered these two, and I recently got him, the guy on the left, which is the
Oh, yeah.
AT. Is it the ATST? Yeah, I think it's called the ATST pilot. But I got him because I mainly wanted his head. Or I might even actually just keep it like this because I wanted to get a figure to make it look like a cadet. Because you know how the cadets wear those helmets, right? So I was going
Oh,
to
yeah.
use that.
I picked up a bunch of those when those Ezra figures were on Super Cheap.
Right. Like that I got
Yeah.
the those other I got the Ezras and I got those helmets, but those helmets I repainted and gave to some other figures. So then I was
Oh,
like, "Oh shoot, now that I have a story where one of my characters is going to become a cadet, I need a cadet." So I got this guy just for that. And it was really cheap on AliExpress. I got it for like $6. So I might get maybe a few more. Even though they're 5 POA, I mainly want it for the head and they're mainly going to be standing like in line at attention, right? So and there's some more of those gold bricks. And this is another one of the Boris Pink figures. I figured she's going to be a great dancer for my pink dragon lounge, where there's dancers and stuff like that. So yeah,
very cool.
this is also a Boris Pink figure.
Looks
Pre-ordered
like
her
Black
as well.
Widow.
Yeah, that's kind of why I got her. She reminds me of the old school Black Widow, especially
Yeah,
the color of that uniform.
yeah.
So pretty excited about that. Here's some more Boris Pink figures that I pre-ordered as well.
Looks like the chick
That one
from
actually
Resident Evil.
has. I don't know what she's from. The one on the left, I'm not sure what she's from.
Is it Ada Wong from Resident Evil?
Is that who it is? It might
Looks
be.
exactly like her. I was just gonna say this figure could be Ada Wong from
Well, she's gonna be my
Resident Evil.
lounge singer because that's actually a soft goods dress. So I'm pretty excited
She,
about that.
she doesn't look like her, but she almost reminds me too of the in Fallout 4 when you go to the third rail.
Oh yeah, she does
Yeah,
look like that.
yeah.
Just her hair's shorter. But yeah, she
Hey,
definitely looks like that.
Adam just swung by. What's going on,
Hey,
man?
what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. Glad you could make it. Actually, just in time too. We haven't gone to the weekly greeblies. Now, I didn't order this, but AliExpress has this for about $100 Canadian, free shipping. So
What?
if you
That's
missed out
not
on
pre-order.
getting it,
That's
what's that?
pre-order though. That's pre-order though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It is a pre-order. It is a
oh,
pre-order.
these are the 6-inch Sentinels.
Is it? Oh, I thought they were
Yeah,
the
that's
larger ones.
expensive, dude. These are really hard to find right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Pretty
they
sure.
have those. I
Yeah,
thought it
these
was a bigger one, but I guess
parts.
not when I look at the box.
Yeah, no, because I've got two of the ones that are coming out next November pre-ordered, the big animated style
Oh,
ones.
see, that's what I thought that was, but no,
They're
never
a little
mind. You're probably
smaller,
right. You're
but
right.
they were only 140 or 30 bucks Canadian for the huge Sentinel.
Yeah. So
Like
that's
it
what I
was.
thought this was. That's why I thought it was a great deal. So if
Oh
that's
yeah.
not the case, then no, that's a
No,
horrible deal. Don't worry about it, guys. Forget
no.
it.
Sorry,
Forget
man.
I mentioned it.
These are the 6-inch Sentinels, and they're really hard to get right now.
Well, I didn't buy them anyway, so but yeah, you can't find them on AliExpress. They're like everywhere on AliExpress, so
And
pretty easy
Better
to
Ray
find.
Bob just showed up,
Hey,
as well
what's
as
up, brother?
his partner in crime is here as well,
Nice. Guys came just in time.
and our co-host on WMC.
Mr. Brian. Good to see you. And that brings us to the end of new acquisitions. Now, of course, for those of you guys who follow Hasbro Pulse and that kind of stuff, as you guys know, you can go and pre-order the new Star Wars figures that have just been. I guess they started Friday? Was it Friday they came up for order?
Yeah, we touched on those a bit last Friday.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother
We've
posting
got
it here.
so they got Bale and Skull and
Shinhati, so you can get those. The
our Army Builder Mandalorians and
yep, the
50
commando ones, right?
50 First Troopers. And the 4-pack of battle droids is coming in.
Yes, that looks good. I might actually
And,
get a couple of those.
We're also getting sooner than later an Admiral Piet. So
definitely want to get him because right now I've been trying to build up my Imperials because of the fact that I had the old school figures, which have like no articulation.
That was one of my favorite scenes of all the OG Star Wars when he kills the guy. He's like, "You are now in command."
Yes.
Yeah. He gets a promotion on the spot.
Exactly.
It's like weird, like looking over his shoulder, all weird of the dead dude behind him. That was
Yeah.
awesome scene.
And then he looks down on the ground like, "Come on, clean this up." Well, yeah, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to getting. Because, like I said, I had the old school Imperial officers, and they're just horrible because they have like no real articulation. They don't even have.
Their feet are funny. Their feet are like already like pre-molded at like.
So the feet are pre-molded, or they just have the swing arms. They don't have like elbows; they have swing arms. So you can only put them in two poses, either with their arms out like this, or behind their back. Those are pretty much the only two poses you can.
Yeah, their arms do this thing here.
Exactly. It's so shit. So yeah, I'm so glad they finally decided to retool the new Imperial officers, and they actually have them with different rankings and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I want to get that. I'm waiting on my what's her name? Dira? Is it Dira from Andor? She's from ISB, the blonde chick.
Oh.
But they gave her man legs. I'm like, why'd you give her the man legs?
Yeah, so they can like reuse the.
No, of course, but it's just so annoying. They could have used other legs. That's true.
Hasbro way, but we'll see. Hasbro says they're going to be making far less toys at the end of 2025.
Yeah, I just want to see who's going to get that Star Wars license now. I'm really excited to see who's going to get it.
Hasbro might sublet it out, but I don't know. It'd be a blessing and a curse if Joy Toy got it. Like. It would be so awesome, but they would.
I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to like Haya Toys because Haya got the G.I. Joe line, right?
Or McFarlane. I don't know. I heard a pretty heavy rumor that McFarlane was putting in offers on taking over Marvel Legends. So we'll see, man.
We'll see if that happens.
I know a lot of people fight it, but like I've been talking about this for a couple of years now at least. But everything switches up, man. Fans don't always want to admit that there won't be like tons of their favorite toy made by the same company that's always made it, but things change.
Exactly. Things are old. That's part of life, man. Everything changes.
Man. Get a new company that's more interested in making Star Wars figures than Hasbro was, and get some fresh ideas and maybe some.
That's what I'm hoping for. Some fresh ideas, some better articulation, some better sculpt details. Although I have to admit, their face sculpts have been really good.
TVC is pretty good for articulation. I don't know how much further you can.
They've improved a lot, but like compared, I guess now they're on par with like how Joy Toy and stuff like that are. But now even Joy Toy is going into butterflies, so the butterfly shoulders. So 1/18 scale, that's insane.
Yeah, that'll be cool, man.
But yeah, let's dive into our nether segment. And now it's time for greeblies.
Greeblies, oh my precious. Oh, yes, anything can be a greebly.
I missed that intro. It's been a while since I did that intro. So it's good that we're back doing greeblies. So guys, I just want to remind you guys, if you have greeblies, send those into my either my Whip Wednesday Live Instagram account or my Pirates of the Galaxy. Send over some pictures, some ideas on stuff that you would use for greeblies, whether you've used them or not. If you have some pictures of what the product is, that would be great. Send those over to me so that way I can put them in the show and maybe inspire somebody else to use some of those products to make some awesome greeblies attached to their buildings, their dioramas, and that sort of thing. So I'm going to start off with some of the stuff that I have here. So I only really have 2 pictures. So this is actually something I just recently ordered from AliExpress. So these are drain cover meshes, but they would make great like vent covers.
Oh yeah.
So they would be pretty cool for that. Or you can just use them in other sci-fi areas. And the material's fairly. It's actually I think I only paid like $2 for a pack of, or $2 or $3 for a pack of like 5 or 6 of those things.
I
And
think I can't remember where I've seen those before, but yeah, they aren't expensive.
they're not that expensive, and they're pretty easy. I think they're made out of like cardboard and mesh, so you could paint it just about any way you want. And as you can see in that last picture, they're fairly flexible, so you might be able to.
That drain would make an awesome window too.
Yeah, it would, but I doubt that would be very cheap. So actually, speaking of windows that look like that, because I bought like a few TIE fighters that were damaged. I just pulled the windows off of them, and those are going to make windows for some of my dioramas. So I'm pretty excited to use those. Because I think it was Zilla. I think for his Amlat spot, I think he used some.
It was for the 1/12 TIE.
I have that too. So
so you rip the window. It makes a good, big, huge window.
I'm using my TIE fighter, which is actually just under the table here. I'm using mine for what's it called? Those airport towers. Jeez, why brain farts? Every time I'm in front of the camera, I have brain farts. But I'm using control tower. That's it, control tower. So I'll be using my TIE fighter for that control tower thing. So
that'll be cool.
It's right now painted silver. I was gonna make a ship out of it, but I don't have the space to build a massive ship like Brooklyn's doing. So I'm doing that as a tower. So that's pretty cool. And so we have some awesome stuff from Fat Red Foo. He's actually putting together some really cool stuff. Go and check out the Brian's Outer Multiverses video with Beta Ray Bob. They just recently did an interview into the toy box with Fat Red Foo, and he's gone into some of the details of some of the things that he's building. But here's what he sent me in terms of one of the rooms that he's building. So what this is made out of? So the wall itself is made out of foam core. He's using skewers for those, like you see those the 2 little lines that are underneath the window.
Oh yeah.
Those are actually those shish kebab skewers.
Yeah.
And then below that little panel at the bottom is actually popsicle sticks that he used to do that. And then the door is made out of that's half of an ice pack from that he got at Walmart. And it makes a perfect size door, and you can see it's to scale with 1/18 scale. So that's perfect. I'm not sure what he used for the window though. I should ask him. I don't think he's
almost
here.
Looks like the outside sprue, like for a model kit, but
it kind of does look like that. Or those ones where it's like, what is it, True Heroes? Yeah, they come with those guns that are on spews. Or sprues rather. That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah, maybe that, or maybe it was actually. It almost does look like a True Heroes or like Lennard vehicle.
Yeah, like one of those cheap guys.
Barricade or something like that. I don't know.
Could be that. I'm sure he'll let us know once he sees the replay.
Yeah, man.
And then he built this. I think you showed this off as well on your WMC last week.
Yeah. I love this bar.
That bar is made out of popsicle sticks.
Yep.
So that's really cool. Here's another angle of it. He did a great job. Like, he's just coming up with such amazing ideas out of just regular everyday stuff.
Yeah, this gave me an idea for my bar for my Apocalypse World, like doing something like this.
Actually, that would work.
A little rougher cut, like
just kind of like cut into it a little bit.
Yeah,
that'd look really cool. And speaking of awesome, using greeblies for everyday stuff for things. Here's Adam. So like I said, Adam, you came just in time. So here's some of the stuff that he put together. So he's actually building these barricades, and it's actually made out of 2 different types of foams. So these foam pieces where you can buy at just about any retailer, you can get these, and I think you can get those on Amazon. Those mats that you can put
Oh yeah,
down.
they got tons at the dollar store too, but
Yeah, exactly.
they have like numbers and little ducks and stuff on
Oh
them.
yeah, that's right, the little kitty ones.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely. He's using those to, and here's an example of what it looks like there. And then he's also using these. Oh, these are some of the other things he built. So he actually does cosplay. The guy's a beast. Like, look at this guy. He's a monster.
Holy
He's
shit.
huge. I wouldn't
I
want to
bet.
mess with that guy, especially that outfit. He
Yeah.
looks intimidating. He looks like a Conan type character. It's just awesome. Well, yeah, he built that, and he also built the ruins that's in the right picture, which is
Oh
looks
yeah.
amazing. He built that out of the same foam material. So excellent work on both of those. He just does some really awesome stuff. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel as well. I believe he's
Yeah.
coming out with a video soon, so definitely go and give him a follow as well. And he's on Instagram as well. Go and give him a follow. He does a lot of tabletop stuff, and now he's diving into the 1/18 scale tabletop stuff for like Action Verse. So he's
Yeah.
building a lot of awesome dioramas based around that. So go and check him out. You'll see some really cool things. You'll get some awesome ideas. And so here's the foam that he uses. So he's using this other thinner foam to do the outer parts of the barricade. So in this picture here, he's starting to cut into it, starting to like muck it up a little bit just to make it look a little damaged and stuff like that. So it looks really cool. I can't wait to see the final results.
They looked at those things for your school, the sawhorse things.
Oh yeah. That does look like that.
So when
But
they would do like gymnastics and stuff.
yeah, it kind of does look like that. But I think they're going to be like concrete barricades.
Oh yeah. No, they'll look vastly different. I just look like the colors were just
Yeah. When they're in these colors, it kind of looks
Yeah.
like that gym equipment. But yeah, I can't wait to see the end results of this. It's going to be awesome, no doubt about that. And here's some other barricades that he's made. These are made out of like wood. I think it's like popsicle
just cardboard.
sticks and cardboard as well.
Yeah.
So the
Like
different layers.
corrugated cardboard. It looks like it does look like old bent steel.
Yeah. So can't imagine. I would never have imagined to do this kind of stuff. So I love this is one of the reasons why we showcase a lot of these things because you guys have some awesome ideas, and it just helps the community out because we're all kind of doing the same kind of stuff. So now, if you never thought of doing that, you have a few ideas from some of the other people in the community. So yeah,
That's
awesome
very
work
cool.
on that. And then oh yeah, so this one the reason why I chose this picture is that all the pieces of paper all you need is a printer and some paper. So he printed all those things, cut them up to size, to scale, and look at that. The posters in the background, like the maps and stuff in the background, all same like printouts that he cut up.
That's that Halo mechanic figure or something, isn't it?
I think so.
Halo? I think it
Might
is.
be, or maybe Joy Toy. Actually, it looks more like Halo
I
based on
think
the
it is
hands.
Halo. Because I've got them. I'm like, where did I get that guy?
But yeah, it looks really cool. Like the level of detail just in this picture alone is just really awesome. Great job, brother.
Yeah, man.
And that brings us to the end of the weekly Greebly. So, like I said, guys, if you guys have stuff that you use in your world building, in your dioramas and stuff like that, please send me those pictures and the stuff that you use because I definitely like showing that off to the community so that they can get ideas, and it gives me ideas as well to build some of my stuff, especially now that I'm working on my spaceport.
Who's showing up? What's up? Oh, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Better late than never. Glad you could make it, man. But I guess with that, let's dive into our next segment. We're just like rolling along. So let's dive into our.
Let's continue to roll.
Here we go. So yeah, we're now into our next segment, the Creators Corner. So kind of what I'm going to be focusing on these days is the Creators Corner, where I'll just peruse through Instagram, and anything that catches my attention that week, I'll be showcasing in the Creators Corner. So that way you guys can see who's out there in the community, and you can give them a follow if you don't already follow them. Some people have been on Instagram longer than me, and I didn't even know they existed until more recently, and I started following them. Or some people who had started following me and I didn't follow them back right away. And then once I did, I was like, holy cow, this stuff is awesome.
Yeah, man, social media is whack.
I know, right? Because the algorithm's all messed up. Sometimes I'll get stuff right away in my feed, but then there's other times I'll go months and not see anybody's work. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
it's so weird.
Now, if you guys remember a few episodes back, so like maybe a couple of months back, we did the laser sword characters. So I wanted you to come up with a character that carries a laser sword. And this is what I was talking about at the top of the show. If you guys ever see any of the monthly challenges from the past that you really liked and you want to make something and it's after the fact, send me those pictures because I definitely, it's never too late. And I definitely want to showcase your guys' work. So here's something from Outer Multiverse. He made this awesome laser sword character. Looks really cool. He kind of looks like the guy from Star Wars. What's his name? Malik? Is it
Yeah, he
Malik?
looks like Darth Malik, but he doesn't have like uh Malik had that like robot jaw because Revan like ripped his jaw off
Well,
or something.
there's two versions of him. There's the one where, yeah, he had that weird jaw, and then
Yeah.
he got even more damaged, and then he got another jaw. So first he had just a little bit of burn marks and stuff. Then he had that other jaw, and then he had another jaw where it was like
Oh,
more, even
okay.
more robotic, look almost like Darth Vader's mouth. But I don't think I ever saw that in the game. I think that was only in the trailers.
This kind of remind me of like if Destro was a Sith.
Yeah, but it looks badass. Did
Oh,
an
it's awesome.
awesome job on that. It's very simple stuff, but all it takes, especially when you're kit bashing, is just to put together the right things, and you create a completely new character, which is what he did here. This guy looks really cool.
And he
Great
does
stuff.
say he does that was kind of his inspiration for him.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, it's really cool, and of
I
course,
like the
it's in his
little
colors.
holes in his cape too.
Yeah, gives him
Like
that
it's been damaged or he keeps falling asleep with a cigarette or something.
fall asleep with a doobie and burns his cape. But yeah, awesome job. I love the colors on this one as well. Kind of ties into your color scheme for your channel. So yeah, you did a great job on that. But let's dive into some of the stuff and some of the other members of the community that have provided or that they haven't provided to me. I actually went and snatched the pictures myself. So
He's
here's
stealing your material.
a few screen grabs. So if you guys don't follow Timbo Toys, go and do that right now on Instagram. He's and on YouTube as well. He's actually been working on this project where he has like a comic book shop, and it's just awesome. Like look at the level of detail in this
Yeah, so
comic book shop.
it is 1/12, but it's really cool.
It still looks awesome. It's still
Yeah.
world building in my books. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, to take it from me, man. I don't discriminate
I was about to
against
say I don't discriminate against
1/12 world
scale.
builders or whatever scale Transformers is and He-Man and everything.
Exactly. As long as it's toys, I'm all for it. So I'm good with that. But yeah, he did an awesome job on these. Like, just look at the level of detail. Like, even all the comic books, the little.
Have you seen all the boxes? He's even got like the ghost in box and stuff.
Yeah, I
And
know it's
then
awesome,
it's
man.
like, this is awesome.
Even the Funko Pops. Like, look up behind the Wookiee. There's Funko Pops on the shelf. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you can buy
insane.
those. You can buy those mini Funko Pops at
Oh,
the.
really?
Oh yeah, yeah,
But they're more 1/12 scale, though, right?
yeah, yeah. Which is appropriate for this. So
For this, yeah. But it looks awesome.
I have a
Love.
couple in my toy store, but for 1/18th, but they look all right.
Yeah, it's just could be a larger version of a
Yeah,
Funko
they look
Pop,
like
right?
the huge size pops, the big
Yeah.
expensive ones.
But this is awesome. I really love this, and I've been following it since he started it out. So it's always good to see
Dude, when
little
we were
updates.
I bet you some of those are the Mandos he bought at Ollie's. When we went to Ollie's when I was in Indiana, he
Yeah,
bought like a whole bunch of like Mandos of those Axe or was it Axe or the Fleet guy or whatever.
right.
The Black Series one. There was tons of those at Ollie's. I think he grabbed a few.
And they were probably like super cheap prices we would never
Oh
see up
dude, yeah,
here.
they were like super cheap. Not better than his $1.30 Black Series Boba Fett figures. Dude.
What? He
We
found
went
a
to
Black
his
Series Boba
Yeah,
Fett
you'll
for
have
a
to
dollar?
go back and watch his video on my channel or whatever. But we found this county market and the toys are 90% off.
What?
I got all the Eternals figures for like $1.12 each or
Oh
something.
man,
And then
I'd love to find places like that. We won't ever find that up here in
oh
Canada.
god no.
Here, a discount would be like, oh, instead of $30, it's down to like 25 if you're lucky.
29.99.
Yeah, exactly. You just save $5, whereas
Yeah.
they're getting figures for $5. Insane. But yeah, awesome job. So here's somebody that I recently started following. He
This
was
was good.
following me before, but I never followed him back. because I get, sometimes you get that kind of social media brain and you just don't follow everyone. But this guy, the museum underscore Star Wars collection, he makes some really awesome stuff. So first off, we have this. I don't know if he built this diorama or if he just printed it or what, but it just looks amazing. The lighting's really cool. I just love that. Looks so cool. And then he has this Tatooine diorama.
Oh, I
That
love
looks
that.
so cool. And I think this is 112 scale.
Yeah,
I think
if not 1/6.
yeah, it's pretty big because
That's
like
pretty like heavy cloth goods. So
that's true. Yeah, actually, I wonder if you might be right. No, I think it's 112. But I think he may have just done the cloth goods himself. But
okay,
that
yeah.
just looks amazing.
Actually, the one actually looks like that Power of the Force 1/6 scale Tusken Raider they came out with
Okay, could be that. Who knows?
when they did those big 12-inch figures back then.
Oh right, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
those. And then here's another part of that. But
that's
this
awesome.
awesome job. Like I
Wonder
just love seeing
where
this
those
stuff.
must have or whatever
Massive.
Mastiff hounds come from. They're really well painted.
I know. I love the paintwork on it. They just look. They're so detailed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what like they must be some kind of custom because you can't open the mouth on them that far. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I should try the 118 one. I only
Yeah,
have one, but I wanted to get more. But they're kind of hard to come by because they come. You have to buy that
yeah,
the queen
yeah.
to get it, and I don't really want to buy a whole bunch of them just to get the massive. So, but yeah, really cool stuff. And then we're into this guy's work. Oh my goodness, this Edgar diorama, really cool stuff. He has like a combination of like classic Star Wars figures. He does some customs as well, and like just really cool. And like, awesome photography. The lighting's really cool in this. And I believe this, yeah. So see, like what I was saying about those. This is a newer Imperial officer, but the pose that he's in is like one of the only poses you could put those old school swivel armed
Oh
um,
yeah, yeah.
Imperials. You can do that.
And they can never sit down because of their
Exactly, because their plastic's so tough that you can't even bend their legs. So here's a really cool shot using the that Star Wars 10 to 4 hallway sets.
yeah. The
Really cool
lighting in that
stuff.
last one was really cool. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
I do love that
I
lighting.
need Timbo to join the stream tonight. Zilla doesn't believe my 90% off toy sale. Timbo can vouch for it.
But oh yeah, like this is another great shot. Using like it
Oh
looked
yeah.
like he made a custom out of the classic Star Wars figure. Because I don't remember any Star Wars figure with a beard like that.
It almost like it would be like a young George Lucas as a pilot.
It kind of does look like that. But yeah, awesome stuff. So this guy, oh my gosh, this guy blew my brains out with how awesome his customs are. So yeah, the what's his name again? The stuntman Fred. This guy,
And Fred.
because he's an awesome sculptor. He just makes awesome 118 scale custom figures. Definitely go and check this guy out. Check out his cyborg on the left hand side there. Like, look how detailed that is. Like, I could have posted more pictures of that because he has some other shots where you could see the arm and stuff
That's
like
like
that.
the older McFarlane buck, isn't it?
Might have been. I'm not sure. But either way,
Uh,
that looks really awesome. You did a great job. But these are 118 scale. These are
yeah.
all 118
Okay.
scale. Like,
Well,
look
I
at the
know.
Ghostbusters.
Didn't Joy Toy do 1/18th Ghostbusters?
No, but they had figures that had
Who
that.
did those?
What's that?
Somebody did them.
Well, I know he definitely painted the heads,
Yeah, yeah. No, no. They look really good. I'm just trying to
but
think
the
of who did the other
body,
1/18th
those
one.
bodies are. It could be the Joy Toy figures that they had. You know, they had the two different mechanic teams. One of them had
Oh yeah.
that color outfit, so it could be those that he used as the base,
Yeah, I'm not
and then
sure.
did the rest. But
They look
awesome job on
awesome.
that. And then this guy looks amazing. Like, and he actually, you should see his Tony Stark and his Captain America.
You know what the guy
Holy
he
cow!
looks like? It looks like if Matt Damon played Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I see that. Actually, yeah, it totally does look like that. That's
Matt
awesome,
Damon.
man.
Matt
That
Damon. Yeah, Matt
hello
Damon.
there.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well,
Hello
hello
there.
there.
Oh my gosh, totally awesome. And then of course We have Sinbad 6. This guy did some pretty cool stuff. I love what he did with his R2 unit, with putting the wires popping out the top of the head. Really cool stuff.
That is awesome.
Gives it that little bit more of a reality look to it. Awesome stuff with that. Here's some of the shots of it.
Oh, those Jawas making a mess.
I know, always making a mess and stealing shit.
Can't put shit back together the way they found it.
But this is totally looks like a Jawa shop though. Great stuff on that.
Also,
Awesome.
I love all the wires.
I know that's what really drew me to the picture. Was the wires. I'm like, I gotta try that, but I don't think I have wires that are that thin. But that's really cool.
That is cool.
And then of course there's Abby. Like she does some amazing stuff. So Abby, normally go and check her out on Instagram. She does some really good paint work. Awesome pictures as well. Like here's her little coffee shop. So this is stuff you can buy online, right? I think you can buy that at AliExpress and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool shot here.
I just recently got some, and
I'm still waiting for my order. I ordered it, but
really?
with Canada, because of Canada Post, right?
I did the Amazon thing to get mine, but
I should have done that. But I got it for like $20, so that's why I went to AliExpress.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that looks really cool. Then here's some of her. I don't know if that one on the left, if it's a custom, because I saw that on AliExpress, but the eyes on the one that I saw were blue.
Oh, okay.
And not red. So I don't know if she may have dyed
I don't know.
it.
It looks like there's been a little bit of shenanigans with some extra weathering and stuff there.
Possibly, because she does awesome work in terms of that. And then the figure on the left, she repainted the face. Like, wow.
No doubt.
Just wow.
Yeah, she did a bunch of classified heads, and I went to send her a message on Instagram ages ago about buying them, and somebody had already snapped them up. I was like,
oh shit.
Yeah,
but she's really talented.
Scarlet. Yeah, no, she's awesome, man.
And there's this awesome guy, Biscuit Butcher. Cool name. I love the name.
Cool.
And he does some really awesome photography as well. Some really great customs as well. Like, look at this. This is from Fallout 3.
Novak. Yep.
Like some really cool customs. I don't know I think this might be 1/18 scale.
I wish somebody would do a good 1/18 Fallout line.
Yeah.
You're looking at you, Joy Toy.
You know, you guys would do an awesome job. And here's his I guess his homage to Star Wars. No, actually, no, it's not Star Wars.
It looks like Fallout.
Yeah, it's still Fallout.
Yeah.
Or possibly Fallout. But yeah, I love the picture.
Kind of dystopian.
But yeah, it came out really good. And here's another awesome picture. It looks like a Fallout bench.
Zilla calls his dog the Biscuit Butcher.
Oh, really? Nice. But yeah, awesome stuff. So far, all the pictures that I've seen are really cool. So keep up the great work, community. I'll find you guys and I will post you guys and show off your pictures here. You guys have done such amazing work.
It sounded like a threat, Pirates. I'll find you.
I'll find you.
I'll find you and I'll post your work. Whether you want to or not.
Whether you want me to or not, I'll post it.
You're mine.
But if you want to be on the show and want to show off your stuff, by all means, reach out to me and let me know if you can make the 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. That's great. If you can't, let me know what time works for you. We'll do a special Creators Corner live stream based on the time that works for you. And we'll do a special just like we did yesterday with Scallywags TV. And I guess because we're at the top of the hour, but I still want to show off that last part of the segment. So let's dive into that right now. So yeah, the monthly challenge is more like the few months challenge. It's to build a Titan. Exactly, at least for this portion of the segment. But yeah, so essentially we are doing Titans of the Universe, where you create a Titan that's going to take part in a death tournament. And I'm so excited for that. So far, you've seen Lord of Thane's awesome Titan, the Falleen. We showed off a video in our last episode. And then I also posted Bib Fortuna, which is Bjorn's awesome job that he did. I'm going to show that again right now. So here's a quick look at Bib Fortuna. This is Bjorn's Titan.
Bib Fortuna, born on Ryloth, learned early that crime was profitable. He sold his own kind to slavery and made a name for himself in the criminal underworld. His keen understanding of the criminal world afforded him many opportunities. His prowess opened many doors. his skills caught the eye of the crime lord Jabba the Hutt. Jabba wanted Bib's skills to help him take over the criminal underworld on Tatooine. Bib managed to propel Jabba to be the sole crime lord on Tatooine by eliminating Jabba's competition. Bib's loyalty to Jabba rose him through the ranks to second in command. And even though he was so high up within the ranks, Bib had his eyes on the throne, and he secretly plotted for his place as the new Demo. When Luke Skywalker entered Jabba's palace, Bib saw an opportunity to finally take the throne. Some think Luke Skywalker mind-tripped Bib into getting an audience with his leader, Jabba. Still, in actuality, Bib was willing to let Luke into the palace, as Luke could get him his seat on the throne by eliminating the Hutt crime boss. Soon after Jabba's death at the hands of Leia Organa, Bib seized the opportunity to take over the throne. He remained in power, unchallenged for many years until the return of Boba Fett, who upon his appearance in the palace, blasted him, thinking he had killed the Twi'lek Demo. However, the reports of Bib's demise were not true, as Bib learned at an early age that in order to survive in a crime-ridden world, you always needed to be one step ahead. Bib's loyal followers took him to Tatooine's premier cybernetic expert after Boba shot him, to save him. Now he's back and looking to reclaim his throne that was wrongfully taken from him. Bib is much stronger now with his new implants, which makes him a threat to Boba Fett. Bib's actions built him a new reputation, one that garnered the attention of Dira the Hutt. Dira convinced Bib to forget about the throne and participate in the Titans of the Universe tournament, where he could be richer than he could ever have imagined.
Oh man, that was awesome. You did a fantastic job on that, brother. So yeah, that's the Bib Fortuna storyline for Titans of the Universe. That's his Titan for that Bjorn created. So definitely all you need to do, at least to start out, and if you want to get a story just like that, I'll put it together for you guys. All you need to do is come up with at least one picture of your Titan and also have, like, even if it's just one paragraph of your Titan's backstory. I can also fill out any other parts so it ties into the Titans of the Universe tournament. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. I'm currently, like I said earlier, I'm currently working on both Devastation Station's Titan as well as Starboy Station. He actually sent me information in terms of his Titan. So those, hopefully you'll be seeing both of those videos by next week, as I'll have the weekend to work on those with my new TV. Because right now I can't do any real video editing because of my mashed up TV. But so yeah, by next week you guys will see that. And as I said, next week is episode 30, so that's going to be our giveaway episode. Still going to figure out, it might be a Joy Toy figure like I did last time. So you may want to show up for that, and you have an opportunity to win that figure. But you have to stay here for the entire show, and at the end of the show we'll do the giveaway for that. So Mr. Rad, I guess people can catch you this Friday, right? So you have a show this Friday.
Yeah, so this Friday we got the crew on. We've got Old Architect Customs. Looking forward to this show, as I do most of them, but all of them really. But yeah, so looking forward to that. We're gonna dive into some really awesome custom figures he's working on. We're gonna again go over the details of our Death Race challenge that we're doing over at WMC.
Nice.
I've actually quite a few contestants lining up now, so hopefully I can compile all those pictures by Friday's show.
Nice.
And show them off. It'll be a good time, and yeah, you know who to catch over there. And
hopefully I'll have mine done for your next show, for not this Friday, but next Friday. Because right now I'm doing some more electronics on mine. So
yeah, I'm definitely waist deep in some lore videos I'm doing for my Galaxy 2. My whole concept where it's like all the timelines are brought together because Ahsoka messed up the world between worlds, and it kind of just imploded. So it's brought all the timelines together and kind of
looking forward to that.
Yeah, so it'll be hard to do, man. It's hard to make that many characters, lores all fit together. And,
yeah, exactly.
In one, but we'll see.
For me, it's my station, because it's a Stargate, so that's how all the different IPs kind of tie in together. So
yeah, and definitely it's going to be heavily focused on the lore of my main character there, the Jedi Mandalorian dude. So yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your show, WMC Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rad Toys Galaxy's channel. You'll catch him and Famine Studios and Outer Multiverse and Wentzilla. All those awesome guys will be there. So you don't want to miss that. It's always a great show. It's always a lot of fun. And, bring your drink because you're gonna have to have a drink because it's just too much fun. It's a good time. And then Sunday, don't forget to check out. We have our Multiverse and Beta Ray Bob. They have their awesome show Into the Toy Box at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. So you definitely want to check that out. And then today at 9 p.m. on what's Skelly's channel again?
I think it's the Skeletons Team on YouTube.
Yeah, Skeletons Tube on YouTube. Go and check that out. He has his show at 9 p.m. It's an awesome show, a lot of fun. They showcase the community's work as well, so you don't want to miss that because there's a lot of talented people out there. I'm just showing you a small snippet of what the 118 world is like. Those guys focus a little bit more on the 112, so you definitely want to check that out. You won't be disappointed with that show
Except
as
for
well.
Warhammer, they're all wars.
That's true. They do love the Warhammer stuff too.
118.
And then there's also Wilhelm Toy and Hobby on Sundays. I believe their show's at 3. I'm not 100%, but yeah, you can always check that out on Wilhelm Toy and Hobby on Instagram. They'll definitely post when their next show is, and you won't be disappointed with that as well. If you want to know about old school toys and some of the newer stuff as well, you can go and check them out. And then don't forget, I did a live stream yesterday with Skelly Wags TV. He's a toy reviewer for 118 scale toys. Go and check that out on my channel as well. And a whole bunch of other videos you can check out on both of our channels. Well, until then, pirates, until next week, take care.